Jodha Akbar.
You should know I tried my best, and I've got no idea how this issue occurred.
We are all feeling worried that there might be a clash between Prince Pratap and the King of Kings. And finally, it seems like our fears have come true and this problem has occurred.
What do we do? And what should we not do? I mean, he did say it on oath that he had been made a promise that this fort was given to him. But the Emperor says that he has got no knowledge about this matter.
Both sides might be right if you think about it, Father. No, I'm not saying that Prince Vajendra's father is the one who told lies. But it is still true that the Emperor did not make a promise himself.
But Jodha, the promise had been made on behalf of the king. Sherifuddin is the Emperor's brother-in-law. And so, it means that the wedding has been organized by the Emperor.
Yes, I know, I'm saying the same thing. The Emperor had a heartfelt desire that 𝐤𝐚𝐤𝐬 should get married soon. And so that is why he started talking about it when he was at the Davalgarh fort himself. I mean, he even more than happily went to the wedding along with his whole family, where he gave them invaluable gifts. So much so that when his own elephant was drugged to attack him, he still chose to be calm about it. He did it because he wanted 𝐤𝐚𝐤𝐬's wedding to be pleasant for everyone. So why can't the in-laws understand that? How he can assure that the fort owned by the king is a mayor's property? That is not the type of thing you just assume.
I have no idea who is telling the truth and who is lying. Who is the one doing justice and who is not? However, something is clear. On the one hand, it is my eldest daughter's in-laws, and then on the other hand, it is of the other daughter. I am so confused and I have got no idea what to think, and we don't have a way out of it.
Then we will just have to find a way out of this, Parmal.
I don't see a way out of this. The relatives are adamant that if they do not get hold of the fort, then the wedding will be called off. So I do not see any other way out.
We are all aware of what the royal family thinks of us. And under the circumstance, if 𝐤𝐚𝐤𝐬's wedding is called off, well, then it would be a very big disaster.
What do you expect from the Emperor, grandmother? If we think about it, why should the Emperor have to pay for this? It was not his misunderstanding. It was between Sharifuddin and his in-laws. Why does the king have to give something to his in-laws that is dear to his heart and that he has the right on? Is that what we stand for? And it seems to me, the in-laws care more about what they get, rather than their own daughter-in-law. As if it's a trade, and not a wedding. Please, Father, I want you to go. Tell them if they want it. Well, then they should go fight a war to win it.
It is not so simple, Jodha. Sharifuddin is the Emperor's brother-in-law, and he did not show a lot of faith in him.
How can he think like that? How can a male royalty give that to their in-laws, if we have got no right over it in the first place?
It is not about what is right, Jodha. A promise has been made. We have to think about the honor of the royal family, or else they will feel that they have been deceived by us.
I would rather say the King of Kings was deceived. But that doesn't matter. The Emperor is as true to his word as we are to our. And if the King of Kings tells me that he has not made them a promise, then I stand by him and the decision he's made.
Well, it is not about who is siding with who. That is not going to be able to save my daughter's marriage proposal. What is going on here is not so good. We have got no choice but to stop it. So please do something. Do anything. I don't want my daughter to go through that pain again after the whole thing with 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸
The one who will suffer the most is poor Sukanya. It will be an insult to a daughter of a royal family. And that is why I can't tolerate it. We, the royal family, would give up our own life all for the honor of our women. We do not use them by playing such training games with them. What is going on here is not a marriage, but a trade. It is against the honor of the royal families. So I am not going to help with this.
I will respect your decision, Prince Pratap. I agree with what you have said. But we still have to consider that a promise had been made to us, right?
Well, forget about the promise. If you want the fort, well then go and fight a war like a true royal dynasty. Take it away from them. Why are you making a trade like traders do? Prince Vajendra, I'm only telling you this because you are my friend. I do not agree with this.
I think you are perfectly right, Prince Pratap. I've always seen you as a good friend of mine, and I've always respected the advice that you've given. But the thing is, when it comes to...
Please keep quiet, Prince Vajendra. Do not forget that you are still young, and you lack important experience. Prince Pratap, my whole royal family is insisting on you keeping our honor, And that is what this is. It is still a matter of honor to us. They have made me a promise and now they're going back on it. I think you should support us on this unfortunate matter we are facing.
Support you? On this important matter? I'm sorry, I can't. You are now ruining the honor of the royal families by doing this. A royal family member will always make a friendly pledge. But timid people want the promise of safety. I say those who want that can't safeguard themselves. You were born into a royal family. You know how to fight, so you will have to fight a war. And do not forget that the dowry is a donation and it should be humbly accepted. It should never be demanded adamantly. He who owns the land rules over it. Yes, he who owns the land rules over it. The one who owns the fort will fight to keep it. If you want to fight a war to get that fort, then I will stand with you. However, I do not want to be a part of a silly trade. I'll have no part in it. And please remember what I'm about to say. A wedding procession is only honorable when it comes back with the bride. If it returns without one, then it is almost like a king coming back to his home after losing a very important war. So please do make sure that that does not happen to you.
My king, you should eat all this sherbet. Who knows, it might help you calm down.
I wonder if this sherbet is able to cool down someone whose blood is boiling. If I really wanted to, then I could have taken it in just a single moment. However, I didn't because I made Vajendra and his father a promise. I finalized the relationship between him and a decent girl. I gave them the respect of becoming my relatives and they still dared to do all of this? And all that for one fort?
My king, please don't forget what you told me a few days ago. That you want to rule over their heart and that you want nothing more. But you can't rule over the hearts of selfish people now, can you? The only thing that you can do is use force on them. You were feeling so weak, but still you have to come over here. Just to attend 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬's wedding day. And I still kept quiet even though you were attacked twice, my king. Because it was you who wanted me to attend it with you. However, excuse me, I will no longer keep quiet. I will be honest with you. It is better that you know, my king. I do not think we should stay here any longer. I think we should leave for Agra first thing tomorrow.
Perhaps you are right about this. Never in my whole life have I left any small thing halfway. But it seems to be this is a different matter altogether. I have come here to bring praise to the Mughal Empire's dynasty. But instead I've been dishonored. Mother, do me a favor. Please send an urgent message to everyone that I will be leaving for Agra. And it will be first thing tomorrow morning.
Finally, I am lucky enough to get away with all of this.
And where are you going, Pratap?
I am extremely sorry that all this happened during the marriage of a royal family member. And what happens now would not be a marriage, but instead it is more like a trade. And I can't be a part of it.
No, that is not the case, Pratap. Please do not go. I'm going to find a solution to...
No, Honorable Barmal. If this were a matter of honor, then it would have been solved with the power of a sword. But I'm sorry to tell you that the hands of the groom's family will not be raising a sword. Instead, they talk about the promise that was made to them. And I don't like it at all.
No, hold on, Pratap. It will be sorted out soon. So please do not go. In any case, I have not given you a formal farewell.
If I stay and wait for the farewell, then many timid people's lives will be brought to an end. But it won't. I have made you a promise that I have come over here to honor our relationship. I will not cause trouble. So I'm leaving.
I ask that you please try to understand the problems and the worries I have. I do not think you are lying, and I know that you would never do that. But I'm thinking perhaps it might have been some misunderstanding.
Sorry, but there is no question of a misunderstanding, Barmal. Since royal family members never tell lies, at least think about it. Who would ever want to be dishonored in front of everybody?
Then it questions my honor and respect. which I think should not be the case. If my daughter 𝐤𝐚𝐤 does not get married, then
I agree. My opinion is that...
Do not forget, I am the king of the Valgar. Which means that I will be the one who makes the decisions, Barmal. I want the fort, or this relationship ends.
all right. But please give me some more time, so that I can discuss the matter with the Emperor and try to persuade him.
Would you give me a promise? That if I give you more time, like you are asking me, that the Ratanpur fort will then be mine?
I'm so sorry. I can't make you any promises. Because Ratanpur is ruled over by them and not me. I don't own it, I have no say. I'm only asking for time so that I can try to solve this problem. And you have seen what life is like. I'm sure that you can understand. I'm going to try my best to solve this.
Now listen, I should not even have stopped here to talk to you after being insulted so badly. But as you are a royal family member, I am left with no other choice but to respect you and your position. So I will have to give you some time. However, do keep in mind, you do not have much time, so you better hurry up.
Thank you so very, very much.
Morty, have you gone to talk to 𝐤𝐚𝐤? Because she's not in her room. So then where did you go?
I think 𝐤𝐚𝐤 is with your mother. And I have come because I have to give you a message.
Who is it that's sending me a message?
On my way here, Devika's husband gave it to me to give to you. So what is written in it?
I'm sorry, I'll have to go.
What? Where are you going? Listen, milady. We're all already so anxious right now. So then how can you leave? You are needed over here. Think of who sent the message. So now I won't allow you to go.
Morty, I can understand that you do not want Amir to face any trouble, or because of my actions. But please, you have to believe me. With everything I do, I keep Amir in mind. Right now, I have no choice but to go. It's for 𝐤𝐚𝐤. Do me a favor. I want you to bring some of your clothes to me. I would like to wear it.
Wear my clothing? Why? No. You can't wear my clothes, milady.
Morty, don't argue with me. You have to do as I tell you to. Leave immediately.
I'm sorry I'm late. I meant to be here earlier. And sorry that you had to come secretly.
What's wrong? Why did you call me here to talk?
It's because I think you are the only one who can understand me. Also, I've already talked to Prince Pratap. Everything that is going on regarding the fort is not all right. In fact, to me, it is looking more like a trade show than a dowry. And what's happened today? It's not very good.
Then why do you not talk with your father about all this?
It is only you who understands me. The values I've been taught in life do not allow me to argue with my parents. The thing is, I do want to get married to 𝐤𝐚𝐤. The problem is my father is steadfast in the decision he's made. It is a matter of honor to him. Sharifuddin came to us with this proposal himself. He made a promise to us that the fort will be given to us after the wedding. That is why if my father accepts this marriage in spite of the fort, then he will be seen as a lie in front of everyone. You know how important honor is. We are all well aware that pledges to royal family should never be broken. It feels to me like the Mughals are playing some sort of a silly game with us. And it is more important with your family than with ours. I realize that all my father's actions seem to be very greedy. But no fort is more valuable, in my eyes, than the honor of a woman. However, I also know that in case it happens that the fort is not given to us, then he would not allow me to get married to 𝐤𝐚𝐤.
You are telling me about your own values. So do you also consider the fort to be more important than 𝐤𝐚𝐤?
No, if this was the case, then I would not have called you here to talk with you. The thing is, I do not want to marry 𝐤𝐚𝐤. I do not agree with everything that is going on in the name of dowry. I really do not want this fort.
You have said what you wanted, and I'm happy you did. So now I want you to go. And yes, thank you for telling me. I'm happy to hear your views.
Milady? Milady? What happened? Why are you looking so worried?
This marriage is not going to take place, and that is why all the gifts will come back to us.
I mean, he did say it on oath that he had been made a promise that this fort was given to him. But the Emperor says that he has got no knowledge about this matter.
Sharifuddin came to us with this proposal himself. He made a promise to us that the fort will be given to us after the wedding.
What is wrong? What did he say? Never mind, we should talk about it later. For now, we have to hurry up. We'll be in trouble if you're seen in my clothes. What would we do then?
No, Morty. I still have to wear your clothes for a while.
I do not understand.
I finally know the truth. I know who is responsible for plotting the whole conspiracy. I will have to go to Sharifuddin in order to confirm whether my doubts are true or not.
No, milady. That is not safe.
I have got no choice but to face this challenge. It has to happen as soon as possible. If I'm not able to find a solution, then the wedding might be cancelled tomorrow. And as soon as all my doubts are confirmed, it will be easier for me to go to the Emperor. You wait right here.
Assalamu alaikum, my queen.
Welcome, welcome.
I wanted to ask you, queen. It came to my attention that you have refused to go to Agra. Is this the truth?
You're right. That is the truth.
I don't understand how you can refuse to leave after everything in spite of the fact that you have seen yourself how the Davalgar people had been behaving with the Emperor.
After what happened, I feel as though it is even more necessary to stay over here. There has been a big misunderstanding about the Rakuten fort.
Yes, you're right, it's a misunderstanding. However, it is all because of Vajendra's father. I can confidently tell you that Sharifuddin would never even think of giving a promise to anyone without the Emperor's permission.
I do not think now is the time to discuss who misunderstood who, or even who is responsible for making such a big mistake. The only thing that is important right now is that we find a good solution. The only way we can find a solution is if we talk. Going back to Agra is not a good solution.
We will have to think about everything. A girl's life is at stake. So we will have to help her, or at least try to.
I know. I also feel bad about what's happening to poor Sukanya. I'm also sympathetic towards this cause. But at the moment, we should rather be thinking about the Emperor than thinking about Sukanya's happiness.
Then if we have to think about the king's welfare, then we will have to think about others as well. Right now, innocent Sukanya's future is at stake. King is the one who finalized this marriage. He's also in the middle of this misunderstanding. And if the wedding doesn't take place, then it means the king's honor will be at stake the most of all.
I don't think I fully understand what you're telling me. Are you saying that the Emperor should give the fort away to these undeserving people?
That's not so important. We have all come here to fulfill a certain purpose, and so that's what we should do.
Will it make a difference whether I agree or not? No. I'm the slave of the Emperor. I will have to follow orders. Tomorrow, we are leaving Amer, and we are all going to Agra. And it is his order that we all leave tomorrow. And no one has a choice in the matter. No one can rule over the Emperor's orders, so I suggest that you listen to his orders, or you might be in trouble. Farewell. I will see you all in the morning.
Well, I'm not going to be there with you. Not until a suitable solution has been found for this. I'm not going to be leaving this palace until it happens. It seems that I will have to go and talk to Jalal right this moment.
No, I have not misunderstood anything. Yes, but my mistake was that I did know that the royal family of Davalgar would be so selfish. Do you have any idea just how valuable that fort is to me? How could they possibly be so selfish?
No fort can be more important than our relationships. If a soldier wants to, then he can always win the fort. However, when a relationship is lost, then it's not something you can get back. What will happen to poor 𝐤𝐴NYA if this is cancelled? Do you have any idea just how ashamed she would feel?
I also really care about 𝐤𝐤𝐴NYA. I'm going to find her a good royal prince, but I can't bow down to someone else's greed or pressure. This empire does not run on relationships. It runs on political decisions.
This can be seen as your defeat in political matters as well.
Yes, but if I bow down to him, then I will be defeated anyway.
But still a solution to this problem will have to be found, right?
Not by us, but by the people who created this mess.
Jalala don't believe that any royal person can take a false oath on the gods or goddesses.
Well, I also took an oath that I have not made such promises to them.
Well, then one of the two things are certain. It is either the Duvulgar king who is lying, or it is Sharifuddin.
Mother, it is clear that they are telling lies. Sharifuddin will not gain anything by telling this lie. And everybody knows that no exchange can take place without me. I have to give my royal stamp, which is why I have made a decision to leave tomorrow morning, and I want you to be ready.
Hold on there. Did I not tell you to hold on? And who are you? Where are you going to? Do you not know that this is the restroom of the guests? Are you deaf? Did you not hear what I said? I want you to look at me and tell me who you are. Jodha? What is going on here? Why are you wearing a servant's dress?
What do you think the reason is? I'm doing everything I can. That 𝐤𝐤𝐴NYA gets married. I am busy looking for evidence against the one who created this whole misunderstanding. That's why I'm dressed this way.
Your intentions are very good, Jodha, but this is not your job to sort out. Barmal and Bhagwandas can sort this matter out.
I don't agree, sorry. Father can't do anything to find the real culprit.
Why can't Barmal do anything about it?
Because the guilty one is from my in-laws' family. And right now I can only tell you that. He is a very close relative of the Emperor. It's all I'll say. I cannot say anything more.
Jodha, if what you're saying is...
It's true. And I'm going to the guest section in order to prove the truth to him. Grandmother, please do not stop me. I do not have much time. I will have to go before the wedding is called off. I will have to bring the culprit in front of the Emperor. Please, Grandmother. You are the one who's taught me that queens have many responsibilities. And today I have double the responsibility as queen and wife, and a sister as well.
I have got no idea what you've decided to do. However, your intention and your purpose is right. My dear, I'm not going to stop you. However, let me please warn you. You'll have to be careful. I hope that you're protected the whole way. Go, my dear, and take care of your responsibility. Please help God. Please keep my Jodha safe.